But here's what I really am set on. What if we came in already experiencing God's peace to revival and already having our minds focused on that of the kingdom so that we're already prepared, and when we come in for revival, we're ready to grow, we're ready to be challenged by Jesus.
Praying Dangerously is a weekly call to prayer. Praying for God to invade, to transform, to help us to recognize the things that keep us from experiencing the full power of His Holy Spirit.
Hey FCN, I'm so excited for revival that is coming up so quick. It's going to be awesome, and I'm especially even excited for our kids' revival, which is going to start off great because we're talking about the fruit of the spirits as you talk about holiness. And so today, and really for the next week, my focus is really going to be on setting aside all the distractions that I have, all of the things that are challenging to me right now, and really just focusing on God's peace. And I want to read you this verse. It's from Philippians 4, and it starts in verse 6. And this is what it says. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and your minds as you live in Jesus Christ. Here's what I really am set on. What if we came in already experiencing God's peace to revival and already having our minds focused on that of the kingdom so that we're already prepared, and when we come in for revival, we're ready to grow, we're ready to be challenged by Jesus. And I think that would be awesome. And maybe that starts with our youngest worshipers and moves to our oldest worshipers this next week. And so if there was one thing that I would say to you, it would be to go ahead and set your minds on what Jesus has for you. Be at peace so that when you come in, you can just rest in God's presence this next week. And that even starts with your kids. So if you have kids at home, I would encourage you to pray right alongside of them. Part of kids learning how to pray is us modeling that for them. And so don't be afraid to pray with them, and then challenge them to pray on their own. It's going to be a great week for our kids too. They're going to be challenged in so many great ways, and I believe that they're going to grow in even bigger ways. And so, if you would, take the time to pray as a family for revival. Take the time to pray for your kids. Even if you don't have kids at home, take the time to pray for our church kids, because we're already growing in big ways in FCN Kids. We've had so many kids start a relationship with Jesus lately, and so I'm already so excited about what's happening in our church, and I believe that through revival we're going to go even deeper together.